If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these toddler blue Converse shoes into these lovely rhinestone embellished girly Sonic the Hedgehog birthday shoes, keep watching this video. Hey YouTube, so really quickly, my daughter turned 4 March 25th and she absolutely loves the color blue and she loves Sonic the Hedgehog. So I got these from Journey's kids shoe store. I purchased these patches. I think they were about $4 a piece off Amazon. And I have some blue rhinestones and I also have some glass rhinestones. Now really quickly, this didn't work out, but maybe you can give me some advice on what to do with this, how to fix it. This came from like a PlayStation game booklet. Because she loves Sonic so much, I was going to figure out how to use these in other ways or maybe add some smaller ones to the other side of the shoe. I put them in my laminator and for whatever reason, I kind of think I know the reason, they went in and it did not come out. They got all jumbled up in there and I had to pry them out. They became a wrinkly mess. Thank goodness I had the embroidery patches, because if this was all I had to work with for her shoes, and you know sometimes I could be a little last minute, I would have been out of luck. So look, there's a setting for 3 mil and 5 mil. I accidentally had it set to 5 mil. 5 mil is for you have like thick cardstock paper. I should have had it set to 3 mil, so I think that's what it was. Anyway, just to get the shoes prepped, what you want to do is just go ahead and take some sandpaper, or if you have one of these nail files, file off that little factory gloss. You want to have it nice and rough so that when you add your rhinestones, it has a little something, a little scratchiness to stick to a little better. So once you're done filing that area down, you're just going to take some rubbing alcohol. If you don't have alcohol, I guess a little soap and water, and just wipe that off really good. Get that dust, debris, or whatever off of there, and then you'll be good to go. The glues that I'm using is E6000. So I'm just going to add the E6000 to this patch. You can iron the patch on if you want. I like to glue mine on. So this is the area that I decided to go ahead and place the patch on. Everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. I'm just gonna let the video just roll. Sometimes I feel like I ramble a little bit, but on any areas that I think you may have questions on or something that I think that is important to mention, I'll do that. Oh, if you're wondering what size rhinestones I'm gonna use, the blue rhinestones are 5 millimeter and the glass iridescent rhinestones are 16 SS16, which is equivalent to like a 4 millimeter, probably a little bit smaller than a 4 millimeter. So, oh, and if you're not familiar with the tool I'm using, because a lot of you ask that about that as well, it's called a wax pickup tool or wax rhinestone picker. It just really helps you grab those rhinestones and pick them up nice and quickly and helps you move along your project pretty seamless. So, my daughter's fourth birthday, I'm making her a cute little shirt. So I wanted her shirt and shoes and everything to kind of coordinate. Her cake was a Sonic the Hedgehog cake. Everything turned out really nice. I'll show you a video of the shirts that I'm making as well. I'm going to show you a video of the goodie bags. That's going to be separate videos. Right here I'm using bigger globs of glue because I will be using these chunkier sized, I think they're 8mm, 8 by 13mm, or 10 by 13mm size gems. I do have bling kits available on my website, myroyalradiance.com. If you're interested in a larger size rhinestone like this. I wanted something a little over the top. I really wanted this to stand out. Using the bigger rhinestones like this, I feel like it made the shoes really stand out, have a really cute girly feel to them. Blue is sometimes, considered for a boy, but it can also be very girly as well. So obviously I did want these to be very girly, and I like how they turned out. They're looking very cute. On her birthday, she was so adorable. She got so many compliments. And towards the end, I'm going to put some silver glittery shoestrings in. And those came from Amazon. And I'll make sure I try to link everything so you know where I got everything from. So now I'm just working on the second shoe, and I'm just doing some blue along the trim. Of course, you can add rhinestones to the entire shoe. I chose not to do that because that's not what I want to do. I can, but I kind of like to do shortcuts if I can. I don't really like long-winded DIYs. I like to kind of keep them simple as possible so I can move on to the next thing, because sometimes if it takes too long, I get a little bored or a little frustrated, and I just like to keep things moving along and try to keep my content flowing. If I have a DIY that's going to take me a week or so, that's just not it for me. It's just not. I could have did these shoes in one day, but I did do these over a course of 2 days, just because I had some other things that I was doing. But these didn't take long at all, you guys. It's pretty simple. When you're doing the toe area, you just want to kind of make sure your rhinestones are pretty close together so you don't have all that spacing. You don't want to over glue them because you'll have a lot of glue oozing out. And if you make a mistake and use too much glue, that's fine. Just kind of wipe it off before it dries. And with the E6000, I know a lot of you don't like it because you say as soon as you take the top off, the glue is oozing out everywhere, which is true. For that, you can use some syringes. I don't. I just put like a little dab of the E6000 on, and immediately after I put that top on because it does start to ooze out. I just kind of got used to it over the years. If you do like videos like this with like tennis shoes, blinky chucks, Vans, I do have a whole playlist of me doing shoes only. So you may want to check that out. Some of you may ask about doing a shoe like this for a boy. I have done a blingy Converse for a boy. It was a request by someone. They actually turned out nice. I ordered it was Spider-Man. The shoes were red or were they blue? I don't know. They may have been red Converse, they may have been blue, but her boys loved Spider-Man, so I had the patches, the embroidery patches on there. And I asked her, I said, did you want rhinestones on? And she said yes. To use my own judgment, of course she didn't want them fully blinged, but I added a little bit of the bling. I think I added some silver spikes. You'll have to find the video because it's definitely in my watch list. But I have done a boy shoe with gentle bling, not all heavily blinged out like it was for a girl. It did have rhinestones, but it was conservative. It was a little masculine, I guess. But yeah, I purposely wanted these to look very girly, and I think I achieved that. I like how these turned out. I'm just using a hair clip just to make sure that holds on tight. But again, you could do your own design how you want. I just like to give ideas and kind of get you on the right track or point you in the right direction. But you definitely add it at your own discretion how you like to. Okay guys, here is the final finished result of these Sonic the Hedgehog themed blingy Converse, and I love how these shoes turned out. They look very, very cute. It's a lot going on. I love the patches. I think the size was absolutely perfect. I want to say they were about 3.5 inches long, almost about 4 inches long, maybe about 3 inches wide. I'll have a link where you can get those from. On the back, I just decided to cut out the rhinestone adhesive sheet. You can definitely just go down the back with rhinestones. It really doesn't make a difference. But they're very sparkly, very pretty. So this is a nice idea of something that you can do as a birthday shoe for your daughter. If you're going to do it for your son, of course, use your own judgment. But you can do this in a way to where it doesn't have all these rhinestones on it. And you can do them with just the patches, maybe some spikes. It doesn't have to be the rhinestones on the toe area. You can do spikes there. So there's quite a bit that you can do with these shoes. Converses are pretty versatile. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it on Facebook, send it to someone who may be interested, or someone who has a child who may like Sonic the Hedgehog, or maybe even it's an adult who likes Sonic the Hedgehog and wants some shoes made dedicated to that. But thanks you guys again. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Life is a Whole Vibe. You can subscribe to this channel if you'd like to. And if you do decide to subscribe to this channel, go ahead and hit that notification bell just so that you will be notified every time I upload a new video. Thanks again for watching. Bye-bye. Website myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers.